All right, welcome back. So we have Priscilla says hi and happy new year. Happy new year to you. Happy new year to you. All right, let's hit that like button, share, subscribe as you're coming in. Hit that like button. That's how we're gonna ping everyone else into the room. How many of you know who DJ Akademiks is? Anybody know who DJ Akademiks is? That's the first story we're covering today. DJ Akademiks is a hip hop person, hip hop YouTuber, content creator. Some might even call him a hip hop analyst, hip hop scholar. Would you call him that? I don't know. What would you call it? He's 32 years old, 1991, born in 1991. His real name is Livingston Allen. Livingston Allen. Let me see if I can show him his picture, so you can put a face to what we're talking about. Right? It only makes sense. Let me show his picture as we talk about him really quickly. Share my screen. Boom. Boom. And that is him right there. That is DJ Akademiks. Okay. We're gonna talk about him really quickly. All right, that's DJ Akademiks. All right. So let's talk about this. Let me see what they're calling him. His real name is Livingston Allen. Livingston Allen, better known as DJ Akademiks, is a Jamaican American podcaster. That's what they call him now. Internet personality and live streamer. DJ Akademiks rose to fame for his YouTube channel, which covered recent news in the music industry, particularly hip hop. Okay, so that's the short bio right there. And I see a super chat from Liz C. She says January 2nd and the fireworks have just started. Right? Exactly. Thank you for sponsoring the show. I appreciate you. Yep. Yep. The fireworks already started. Yeah, absolutely right about that. But yeah, while we're talking about DJ Akademiks, there's a news here, and I'm reading from hotnewhiphop.com. It says DJ Akademiks accused of sexual assault and grooming minors. All right. AK, they call him AK Akademiks, claimed that the woman had a threesome with his friends inside his house while he was drunk, and she alleged he assaulted her later. Okay, so she's alleging assault. Two of my homies did it. But let me read this to you and I'll see if you guys can make any sense out of this really quickly. DJ Akademiks is currently under a lot of fire on the internet right now for some allegedly abhorrent behavior. Moreover, during a recent conversation seemingly on the Off the Record podcast, that's his podcast, he spoke about a lot of things relating to his complicated relationship with women. A complicated relationship with women. Interesting. Particularly, the media personality claimed that his girlfriend stole $500,000 from him, along with some other accusations of assault and conflicting reports about her getting arrested on felony charges. As of press time, those haven't been officially confirmed. Another tale concerned a girl that he was effing with, that allegedly had a threesome at his house with his friends while he was passed out drunk. Did you get it? Did you get what he just said? The girl was having threesome with some of his friends while he was passed out. Shout out to D for the £7. Thank you for sponsoring the show. I appreciate you for sponsoring the show. Well, full ground. Happy New Year, MOP, and my beautiful sis Lola. Thank you so much, D. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I see Marriott is here. Marriott, hello. She said, added the book to my wish list. I will read it. Awesome. As soon as you're done reading it, just make sure you leave a review for us. Okay. That will be highly appreciated. Happy New Year to you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Now, if you find Brother Ben and Gracious Greatness, I beg, help me find them. If you find them. All right. All right. So let's keep talking about this. We're talking about DJ Akademiks. Okay. So he said, particularly the media personality claimed that his girlfriend stole $500,000 from him, along with some other accusations of assault and conflicting reports about her getting arrested on felony charges. As of press time, those haven't been officially confirmed. Another tale concerned a girl that he was effing with that he was fucking with. Let me just say it, okay? The censorship is just getting too much. All right, we're giving a lot of value here with Master, just, okay. That allegedly had a threesome at his house with his friends while he was passed out drunk. Okay. Now, and I quote, I'm shaming her now, DJ Akademiks remarked. I said to her, yo, I'm going to keep it a bean with you. You came to my house and had two ninjas F you raw. I ain't seen no condom, no nothing. I said to her, you should go get tested, bro. He's talking to a girl, by the way. You should go get tested, bro. I'm pretty sure I didn't F him. That's what he said. Now, I'm getting super tight because, bro, I'm not about to watch this video. No, wait. She kept trying to pivot on the denial like, yo, send me the video. I'm pretty sure I didn't F him. Now, I'm getting super tight because, bro, I'm not about to watch this video of you getting effed. It's on my surveillance camera. I was effing with you. Okay, so just in case you don't know, there's apparently some difference between effing you and effing with you. Right? There is, right? So I know what they mean, but what do you mean, bro? You were effing with her, but were you effing her? Because you were effing with her doesn't necessarily mean you're not effing her. Okay? That means having sex, by the way. For those of you that probably didn't catch that quick enough. Okay? You were effing with her. Does that include effing her? Okay. If it doesn't, you need to spell that out, bro. Alright? Bro. Alright. Now, this man is 31 years old. This is a grown man with a lot of money, a lot of exposure, a lot of access to resources. Oftentimes, they don't know what to do with those resources. Oftentimes, they're going to self-destruct with the amount of resources they're exposed to. At 31 years old, it's not too early to have access to a lot of money. But sometimes you wonder, maybe it's too early for certain people, specific people. I think this guy might be one of them. Okay? Because he wouldn't be this exposed. Yes, exposed. If he didn't have the type of money we're talking about. But let me see if I can play this video really quickly. I think there's a video here from the Neighborhood Talk Instagram page. Let's play it.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not gonna.
All right, so this is the girl apparently that he just said was effing with two of his ninjas, but not him. He was passed out. That's his story. The girl seems to have a different type of story. Let's keep going.
Stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought. Like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
Wow, she has a different story. This ninja right here, man. You got too much access. You have people sleeping over your house. You know for a fact she have with two of your ninjas, but you were passed out. Interesting. Happy New Year, D. Happy New Year, Marriott. Like nobody learned anything from Diddy and R. Kelly. It's difficult. It's difficult. And what we're trying to do is make it easy for these ninjas to learn that you might not have a second chance ever. And it doesn't matter if you didn't do anything. It depends on what you can prove in court, right? It depends on what you can prove, depending on the jurisdiction, depending on what informations are readily available, depending on probable. They call it probable, meaning they don't have to have absolute facts. If there's a probable chance that there's a little bit of doubts on the other side or your side of the story, you can end up in jail. That's how society works. It has always worked that way. It's going to continue to work that way because there will never be anything such as absolute in life. There's a way you have to move as an individual to find yourself in this type of environment at all. You need to learn those ways so you don't move like that, so you can avoid exposure to this type of craziness. Right? Now it's good. Now she's done. She did a kit. I don't know what that means. Does that mean evidence? Can they find his DNA somewhere in there? I don't know how that works. I will never know because I don't move like that. Okay? Maybe because I'm not as rich as DJ Academic. Right? Or maybe because whatever I got, I worked hard for it. Right? Oh Lord. Jesus Christ. See, anything that comes too easy or that's readily available will be taken for granted. That's what I see going on here. Hit that like button, I beg. Hit that like button. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, okay? For now, I just want to check if there's any kind of update because I picked up this news hours ago. So I'm just going to check really quickly if there's any kind of updates, okay? But DJ Akademiks explicit photos shown to Adam 22 and Troy Ave by his ex, Shay, podcaster alleges. Okay, so there's a news here again on Hot New Hip Hop from 2 hours ago. Well, on Yahoo Entertainment, he's been accused of grooming minors and sexual assault, essentially. I'm going to read those really quickly. All right. Adam 22 is another weirdo that sells his wife's kwikus for money. So there's not so much I can take his word seriously. But he's, it's like a journalist in hip hop. So it's what it is. All right. So on Yahoo Entertainment, they said on Saturday, December 30, AK's Akademiks ex-girlfriend Zaya Abashe went live on Instagram and opened up about her past relationship with the internet personality, claiming that he and his two friends sexually assaulted her. She didn't specify when it happened, but did mention that a kit was used after the nefarious act. For you to pretend you didn't, okay, that was the one we just watched. All right, that's the one we just watched. We're not gonna waste too much time on that. Okay, so and this was Akademiks' response. I don't know if it's response or ahead of time, but anyway, he's talking too much right now. He needs to hold his peace because anything he says henceforth can be used against him in the court of law. I told her I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. You came to my house and had two ninja. Okay, we already covered that. Additionally, internet personality Nate Reruns shared leaked messages allegedly showing Akademiks contacting a 17-year-old in 2019. He asked the young lady where she is from, how old she is, and when she turns 18. Akademiks can be seen in a photo with his arm around an alleged teenager in a subsequent photo picture. From there, messages from this unnamed woman detail what she and Akademiks' relationship was like. The Jane Doe explains that he allegedly linked with her as recent as 2023. She also claims that there was another girl present during the link-up. Alright, so the only thing I know about Akademiks, okay, let me see if there's anything in this video. Let me play this. Let's see
About
what's
it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a
Oh
17. Just kind of mean
no.
one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will
Oh
say, listen, I
no.
adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as the chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's
Oh
17. I don't care if she's
really?
17 and a half. I don't care
Oh.
if she just turned 17. She's going to get this dick.
Oh wow. Did you hear that? Just speak bluntly. Let's just speak bluntly and talk anyhow on the internet. Why you on the fence? Why you on the fence? You're always diplomatic. This is why we're diplomatic. Okay? This is why. Okay? Kì í ṣe nǹkan gbogbo tójú bá ti rí lẹ́nu máa ń sọ. Yoruba people say that. They say that. It's not everything that goes through your mind. You have to say it out of your mouth. But you know, Gen Z, Indomie generation, they must say everything that comes through their mind out. The point is that you don't have to say everything that comes through your mind. Okay? That's lack of social intelligence. You live in a society of other people, and your words can be used against you. And you put this out there. This was on Twitter. He said this. He put this out there. Okay? Reruns shares another account of a separate woman who claimed Akademiks had been talking to her since 17. All right. So there's a pattern here. What do you guys think? Do you believe the girl or do you believe Akademiks? I'm asking for a friend. I don't care. I only care about my viewers here. Okay. This is why you don't want to be not diplomatic. This is why you don't want to just rush. You don't want to have diarrhea of the mouth because you think you're speaking truth. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. That's number one. Because there's a tendency that when you do that, there's a tendency you don't know how to handle yourself if you have access to too much resources. There's a tendency that you will perform the act that is being accused of. There's a higher tendency, right? Because after all, according to Akademiks, there's no difference between 17 and 21. There's a clear difference between a 17-year-old and a 21-year-old woman. Okay? One is a woman, the other one is a girl. One is a minor, the other one is a woman. That's it. End of story. There's no need to reshape your head in a way that makes you understand because you think you understand something more because you think you're wiser than people that came before you. You're just being stupid. That's all it is. Okay? All right. You can take the corner to Carnegie Hall. Those guys don't learn. I don't know. I hear this name frequently in the wrong side of talking points, but I do not know who he is and what he does. He's a podcaster. He was associated with the Fresh and Fit. So if that sounds bad for you, that's probably what it is, right? He was associating with Fresh and Fit, and I think it's because they were saying some talking point that they could relate with, meaning it's a young boy. It's a little boy in his mind. That's the only way you can hang out with those guys. Okay? Right? They have 80% truth and 20% poison as usual. And that 20% poison, you don't mind it because you can relate with whatever pain that they're expanding, right? I know Akademiks fight with Saucy Santana. Yeah, he has a lot of news out there, but this is the one that I needed to use to warn some of the young fellas coming who think they can speak truth. The truth tellers. This is a good example for them. Yep, he hung himself because this is going to haunt him for the rest of his life. Even if they don't find him guilty in court, the public opinion is going to drag him probably for the rest of his life. Yep, ouch. Why? Because honestly, it's because all we know right now is because of the diarrhea of the mouth. Okay, but of course, probably because So again, there's certain way you talk that also get to attract massive audience online, and I think you're going to hang yourself at some point if you follow that same lane. Okay, we take our time here. A few days ago, the algorithms found us and sent 165 people to us. Oh, shout out to them. I appreciate you. For those of you that stuck around, we'll keep working. We're going to take our time. That's exactly what we're going to do. Okay. All right. And if you want to help us, just make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications if you're getting value from this. Mario says these people are making millions from polluting us with their streams of consciousness. Rebusola says, what is this guy's fascination with having relations with children at their big ages? I don't know. But I think majority of their biggest issue is really social skills. That's what it comes down to. Because when you have a lot to lose, you pay attention to all of those senses: social skills, emotional, power, self, seduction, attraction. You would have paid attention. But oftentimes, some people, emotions is not anybody's mate, But let me ask you and anybody who is watching this as replay later, do you believe him or do you believe the girl? That's the question. Do you believe DJ Akademiks or do you believe the girl? With that being said, let's move on to some other stories that we have for today. I'll be right back.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.